I want to answer Laura's question by going back to the 90th birthday celebration for Milton here in Chicago, where I opened with a talk about monetary policy. And the purpose of that talk was to really show how Milton's ideas made things much better in our country when you look back at the past 20 years as of 2002. I used charts to show how the U.S. economy performed much better in the 80s and 90s than it had in the past. Inflation had come down, unemployment came down, we had much more stability, and the volatility had declined. And at the same time, we had a change in monetary policy. In my view, monetary policy got much more like the kind of things that Milton had advocated. More rule-like, more predictable, more systematic, less discretion, less go-stop, whatever you want to call it. And so I linked those two together and said, you know, thank you, Milton, and also gave credit to the Fed for accomplishing this act. Little did we know then that this wasn't going to last. In fact, just a few years later, there were signs that things were changing. The Federal Reserve went back to doing those things it used to do. It became more discretionary. And so the Fed has really changed things dramatically in ways that don't really have to do with the panic period. It has to do with a change in policy more generally. I think it's actually quite problematic. And so when I look at this period, a period before the crisis, excluding the period during the panic, because that was good monetary policy, but before and after, it seems to me I have to answer Laura's question is not very positive view of monetary policy. Has the Fed run out of ammunition? I don't like that kind of question. I don't think it's true, actually. Because if you believe what I say here, that a lot of our problems, not all of our problems, let's be sure, but a lot of our problems are deviating from the kind of policies that Milton argued, then it can be a tremendous positive for the economy if we got back to the kind of policies that he would recommend. So I don't think it's run out of ammunition. I think you just go back to what Milton said. It would be a tremendous boost to the economy. Thank you.